We'll test it to see if it runs now. Let's see if it runs. I should run because I just did a test run in there. Engines are working okay. Because this particular carpet, the carpet is super used now. Over the years, I've never done that way. I've done it this way. There's this one here, and these are a Tasmanian Devil picture right there too. Looking at my room, by the way. Jaz's eyes are looking at the picture. So I tend to kind of use this. Kind of go over the same area to buff it up a lot. So that should keep the machine running for another few years until you don't really need to empty it out right away all the time, unless you're Mr. Whoopnick and. Unless you are Mr. Whoopnick and you want to do that all the time. Just in my usual study room in this array, lots of mess. And I'm going to be now. I'll put that away for now. There's a plug in here. So yeah, successful run. The screws we used was a. Get one of these Craftsman little thingies here. It has a 15 piece, a 10 hex screw, a 15 hex screw, and I believe a subsea or cross screw is going to be this fatty here. I forgot what number that is. PH1. Well, these are the ones are PH0. This one's PH0. This one's PH. 000 foo and like pH 0. Okay, so foo pH 0 no. This one's pH 000, so foo, and this one is pH 00. Oh, okay, I see what it is. So pH 0, pH 0, pH 0. What's you? pH 00. So foo, and pH 1. Phi. Delta phi or something phi. So in case you are have a frat house, and you can be the fix-it guy in the frat house, and then the guy who is totally making me the MacGyver smoker makes a bong out of an apple and an avocado. I haven't tried that out yet, but I guess you have flavored pot like avocado or apple flavored pot, which could taste good actually. Like apple cider could, flavor pong. So yeah, just $8 for this. So $8 would have saved us instead of buying a new head 5 years from now, when all that hair has been has crystallized into some kind of weird plastic. Because remember when we pulled those UFO looking those O-rings out, or those washers out. I thought it was a rubber washer actually attached to the hair, but it wasn't. It was the hair. That was the hair that was kind of like rubbed around. Because that thing gets hot actually. Over the years, I think it's really hot because it's brushing parts, and especially when I'm vacuuming, especially in this room here, because the carpet's almost dying out, and I love carpet. but I also using this for my study. So I'm using this for 2 more years. For first year, and for working for first year, so I earn the money so I can get the hell, so I can move out and maybe go back to school or have my kid in Vietnam and send money back and then tell them that I'm saving up for a nice house, and then when my wife is ready, when my kid is born here, when my wife is ready, then send for her, or we can both live together. You know, she can start working on her career now. I prefer her to go to UFC though. Get one of those augmentation office management kind of certificates. They're just a series of 5 courses. It's not exactly a degree, but it augments your degree. It's just so you can either bridge onto a master MBA, which is what my sister-in-law is doing, or you can get a master's in commerce, business, business commerce, or international business commerce. Also, you can increase your cultural. It'll teach you cultural awareness because you're going to another country, you're learning another country's trade, and you're representing Canada. Another foreign land. So you kind of want to sell. Sell you. You're for sale over there. You're your commodity. I see your brains. Your drive to experience new worlds. Lots of indigenous students are actually doing that. I hope you do it. I mean, Asia has a high population. We need food. Canada has abundant food. So Canada's trying to become a bread basket of the world, actually. America, yes, but the population's high, so all their stuff is pretty much domesticated. All their food is domesticated. Well, Canada's population is quite low. We have ample space, especially indigenous people. The Ghana nation of Ghana, the Blood tribe, they trade with Japan. They trade hay for Japanese livestock and to feed Japanese livestock and stuff. So that brings millions of dollars to the Ghana people. So millions of dollars back to the southern Alberta, and you got Alberta selling food to excess wheat and grain food to China. So China has a huge population. They have their own food, but even that's not enough. And you got Thailand, the rice capital of the world, and producing rice all over. You can produce wild rice up here. That's usually used for consumption, not personal, but domestic consumption among the natives up north, the indigenous up north. But they can also learn to like Saskatchewan it's very watered, heavily watered. That in Manitoba, they can easily, well, not easily, but they can, with a hard work, they can realistically also start planting their own Canadian rice crop and then enter the market that way. South Asia. And like I said, my wife is going to be taking hopefully my wife is going to be taking a master's or a augmentative one of those leadership business courses or something over at the UFC, develop her business voice, and then help Calgarian progress happen, and I can get my own Dyson vacuum cleaner. I'll fix Mom's occasionally, every so often, just occasionally. But she's gonna try and get rid of this carpet up here. That's one of the next major projects. I'm not sure how that's gonna vacuum up, or how maybe we'll take the Dyson with us. Because if she doesn't need it here anymore, and I kind of love that machine. I kind of love taking care of it. It's crazy though, Yeah. It's crazy though. I didn't really think of vacuum cleaners until I could figure out that take it apart, clean it out, and then that's total zen, man. That's total The Zen of Motorcycle Repair. That's a actual book. Zen of Motorcycle Repair. The Zen of bicycle repairs. It's an actual book for that. Because there is something Zen like to breathe new life into a machine, and so who knows. 2 years, because that machine that machine's about 3 years old or something, 2.5 years old. This mom retired back in like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and she's enjoying her retirement. Gardening. She's enjoying gardening a lot. That's really her zen, and I like to keep that's her personal the taste of zen. Stephen Colbert. This is mine. Keeping machines activated. Cleaning out all the household filters. Making sure it goes for another few years, and not so we don't have to worry about spending money to get it replaced. Eventually, you have to do that. Replace it with a new spare part or get a new machine altogether. But that furnace has been working for a long time, and this has been serving for a very long time. And this whisper tone, because Sears is now closed off, we need to this whisper tone Kenmore vacuum might not have the right parts anymore, so we have to try and keep that thing alive as much as possible. So I opened it up, I cleaned out all the hairs and all the insides of this as well, and we'll see what happens when it goes from there. But this is one of the things that she got for her severance over at Shaw Cable, my mom. So I'm trying to keep it as alive as possible. Keep it alive as alive as possible. Trying to honor my mom's memory of being her being a #1 CSR there for quite a bit. I'm a hoarder. That's why I keep old shit around, old vintage shit a lot around. Because somehow these machines they absorb our spirits. Our hands touch it. Our filth touches the vacuum, especially the vacuum cleaner. So, I don't have the heart to throw away old machines. They've been around since a long time, and of course you have to, because you want to make work, and you also want to make sure you get the most fuel efficient or energy efficient one. But I don't know. That's just me, and that's one of my quirks, and one of the things that's keeping me from jumping. Everyone's got to find something productive to do to give them a reason to make life good, and your unique reason is your talent, your unique thing. I'm just going to pick up your unique talent, your unique thing, and I'm just going to go pick up some Twizzlers here. I got these for my wife initially, but she said hell no, she doesn't like these. I meant to get this as a joke because I know she doesn't like these Twizzlers, but she's like, hell no. She was curious to figure out what they're like. So she found me eating one in one of my other videos, and she's going, honey, I'm curious, what kind of candy is that? And I'm like, Twizzlers? And she's like, can I have some? And I gave her like several bags. And she's down to 2 bags now. They're kind of gross for her. They're too sugary. What we do now is go brush our teeth after brushing out all this artificial goo. What's that? And then we'll unplug the vacuum cleaner, put that away for a while, and when it's later on this month, around the 20th, when the next paycheck comes in, then I'll go and get another one, and by then I should have enough money for pot and beer for the next leg of the self-care extravaganza. Had a crabby late night last night too. Very, very crabby. What happened was, my classmate, who said as soon as they unblocked him on Facebook just to be nice, because he was acting cool now, he automatically asked me for help. kilo surprise. Kilo surprise. So, I said, sure, I'll go help you out. And actually, I get up early. I miss a lot of personalized maintenance adulting tasks, like calling the bank and unlocking my bank account and unlocking my Steam Point account, which I'm going to do after this video. And so he decides to say that, oh, this is the wrong assignment. It's the wrong assignment, and then it was an assignment where he had to actually activate. He had to actually go through the module listing, the module syllabus, and figure out which exact article he was supposed to review. And he just goes on blabbing on about how he's being triggered at the blanket ceremony, which is understandable because he is indigenous, and that is an assignment about not an assignment, but it's a special kind of ceremony. It's not a game. It's a ceremony where you kind of reenact the history of the indigenous people since first contact back in 1500. The discovery of a new world, from their point of view, but it's always been there, so it's not a new world. The discovery of new lands, I guess, the age of discovery, and that you can actually move your ship across that blue screen on the SIF channel, and the more you move, the more you move that way, then the more squares open up, and you can actually see what's out there. And you draw it on the map, of where we be on our discovery map. Icon shift game. And I don't think the universe is ready for Earthlings because we haven't actually figured out how to get along on this planet. So that doesn't bode well for that doesn't convince the star people, which star people as well, but we're a primitive form of star people. We are made out of stardust, I thought. All that shit I'm vacuuming up, all that grey goo I'm vacuuming up, that's stardust. That's us, that's our bodies, that's our hairs, that's our skin cells. After I'm chewing on this, little bits come out. And it goes everywhere, as you saw on the table. Sunflower seeds, we'll go back to sunflower. Part of our self-care is we've got 2 large of these. But there's like salt crumbs on it, there's little chips of little slivers of shell on it whenever I chew on the shells, and at least I try to throw it away. Moser just throws it everywhere onto a huge ass pile on the floor like a dickhead he is. And Moser's character is very, very rude actually. Beer cans, and because he knows the maid's going to come and clean it up anyways, but that's her job. But don't try not to make a mess for everyone. Even though it is a job, it sucks as hell cooking up stuff in this gross looking in. Nope, that's how you fix a vacuum cleaner. I'm not going to go inside of it though, the inside of the ball. But I figured out. But maybe I can figure out how I can get some of the cyclonic top areas to declog that area. That's gonna be a garage shop. It's not gonna be indoor job because that's a really dirty job. My garage, well, my bottle repair is going nice. It's coming along quite nicely. I have enough to let's stuff up all the other bags now. Before we open up another larger bag, eventually that's gonna be an extinct that behavior as well, culturally extinct that behavior as well. As I learned how to enter the new age of suburban living on my own age. I have no hair, but I'm learning the skills now. I mean, I wish I had a dad show me these skills. But hey, I got my internet for it, which my brother once said. An interesting phrase. I'm assuming this phrase is universal. Is that Google is my father. Google is my father because Google, teaches you all the DIY skills that you're supposed to live as an adult, and shaving skills, down cut, not up cut. There's a whole bunch of shaving skills. There's a whole bunch of lots of how to steps, how to cooking steps steps too. I'm gonna eventually be learning how to cook, and I'm gonna be having my mom do cooking, so I can learn how to perform these recipes. They're not gonna be the same, and I'm gonna burn the food a lot because I don't have the dexterity to flip the eggs. I have even problems to flip the eggs. I don't know. And I used to work as I used to work as a grill guy over at McDonald's. I used to have the Benihana's. I don't know what happened. I used to have the Benihana's reflexes, the reflexes when I'm flipping burgers, the limber of flipping burgers off the grill. I used to do that with the Panagos. I guess I kind of thought too hard of how to do it better, and then that's where I got all screwed up, and then I lost my skills. The reflex just died out. The reflexes just got extinct, and I couldn't do the job and the flippy jobs. So I turned to clumsy dude. Okay, so I'm coming up to the 30-minute mark. So Namo Atme Padme Hum Namo Me Padme. That's the melody now. Finally, I got the melody right, sort of. Namo Atme Pam No Om Name Atme Pam No Nam Om Name Atme Hum. I'm gonna have to look up what that mantra means. I know it's a universal word for love. I guess it's a Hindu / Vedic term for love, or Om Name Adme Pam Hum. Okay, so namaste. I just ate so much bunch of tourists, so I got an upset stomach now. Namaste, and have yourselves a lovely afternoon. I am going to be doing some maintenance work, and I'm going to be taking all the shows from November or December, putting them online, calling it the October collection, and then I'm going to be putting the November videos online too. And that's going to show. I'm going to try to do some on a monthly basis too. I'm going to try putting November's, October's videos, and try to be more regular that way. And of course, yes, more Archie clips, more clips from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, more clips from what's that? Fuller House. You kids love your Fuller House, so thank you for watching our Fuller House show, and let's keep on posting more crafting. I think Utopia is done. I think that game is I haven't gone in that game for a while. Mythia is done. I think those ages are done. Or are they? I definitely would like to make an ayahuasca video. I look dead and tired now because I'm really old and haggard, but that's life. And I first started this 2015. I was much more younger. Now it's 2019. It's 4 years. 4 years of hanging out with you people. Was it that long? I started posting in 2015 for my school marks. I'm coming back to school, and then yeah, it's cuckoo. Okay, well, thank you for watching our show. Have a good night, and I don't like. This is the part I don't like doing. I don't like turning the camera off for you guys because I like connecting with you people, and I like connecting with all you out there in Facebook land. And okay, well, do good and don't do drugs and stuff.